Education in Ireland for around 15 lakhs. Sounds too good to be true, right? Or maybe it is that Irish coffee or even the whiskey that got everyone's attention from our last video. Whatever it is, Mogamba Barat Hoshua. Jokes aside, after our recent video about pursuing a career in newest techno-managerial skills in Ireland, we got bombarded with DMs from you guys asking about the real cost of studying in Ireland and whether it is at all worth it, especially in terms of ROI. Hi, I'm Pratik, co-founder of Whiteboard Consultants, and welcome back to our channel, guys. Your go-to guide for studying abroad and crafting the perfect education path to secure your dream career. But before we dive into the costs, let us get on the same page about who's eligible to study in Ireland. Well, whether you're eyeing a bachelor's or a master's program, here's what you need to know about studying in Ireland. For bachelor's programs, if in case you're targeting the universities, you need to have at least a 70 to 90% in your class 12. In case you're targeting the institutes of technologies, something around 55 to 70% should do. And if in case you have a score range of 55 to 60%, fear not, you still have your options in the form of colleges. As for master's programs, a minimum of 55 to 75% in graduation, along with a TOEFL or IELTS score is required. Just to give you an idea, the IELTS score of 6.5 with more than less than 6 should suffice. And there are certain universities who accept IELTS 6 with more than less than 5.5 as well. So there's one for everyone. Now let's clear up some confusion about the types of institutions in Ireland. People often use terms like university, institute and college interchangeably. However, here's the deal. Colleges are usually much smaller entities and they focus more on undergraduate programs. Whereas universities, they offer both postgraduate as well as undergraduate programs with a decent focus onto research and allied activities with state-of-the-art infrastructure facilities available with them. Let me know in the comments below if you would like to have a detailed video on the educational framework in Ireland. Trust me guys, that is something very interesting to know about. So let's get on to the numbers, the part we have all been waiting for. For those of you aiming to study in Ireland, particularly for a master's program, which by the way is usually of just 1 year duration, here's a rough breakdown of what we are looking at cost-wise. Ready? Okay, let's go. So first is, you are supposed to write an English proficiency test like TOEFL or an IELTS, which is generally set you back somewhat around 17,000 INR. As for the tuition fee, you can look at somewhat close to 12.75 lakhs, again in Indian currencies. Living costs approximately, ideally to the tune of 10 lakhs 70,000 in that range. Definitely, you're supposed to pay your visa and VFS service charges, which adds up to roughly around 12,000 trade. Airfare from Mumbai to Dublin generally hovers around 50,000 INR, and that brings us to a grand total of roughly 24.24 lakhs. Or you can take it as an equivalent of 25 lakhs. But you are probably wondering, how can I claim that education in Ireland could cost just 15 lakhs if it is adding up to 25 lakhs? Well, here is the secret sauce. Let us give you an understanding of it. The secret lies in the part-time jobs while studying. Yes, you heard it correct. Ireland allows students to work part-time for up to 20 hours per week during their classes, as in during the academic session. And guess what? This minimum wage is also fixed. There's a minimum wage of around 10.10 euros per hour. Now that works out to roughly about 9.24 lakhs per year if you work consistently, and that only considering the academic session. They're not even considering the holidays or the session gap. Essentially, this cuts down your total expenses by almost 9 lakhs. Now combine this with the potential of scholarships and boom, you're looking at the overall cost of around 15 lakhs, which technically is much lesser than the top-notch Indian BA schools or the tech school. Of course, things can vary depending on individual circumstances. But this at least gives you a solid picture of how studying in Ireland can be much more affordable than what it seems on paper. And by the way, scholarships are another great way to slash costs even further. And let me as well give you a pro tip. Scholarships are not only dependent on your scores, but they depend heavily on the time of your application. Simply put down, earlier you apply, the higher the chances of your scholarships will go up. Please keep a vigilant eye out for those interesting opportunities. I hope this gives you some clarity on the real costs of studying in Ireland and how you can make it work for you. If you have got more questions or you need a personalized plan to kickstart your journey, please feel free to drop a comment below or DM me directly. Just click on the link below in the description and you're good. Don't forget to hit that like button, and most importantly, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap on the bell icon so that you never miss an update from us. I hope this gives you a good idea about Ireland. Next week, we'll deep dive into scholarships, top universities and institutes, and most importantly, how to apply and how to land your dream job post completion of your graduation or post graduation in Ireland. Thank you for watching, and once again, we hope to see you in our next video. Bye bye.